Hello and welcome back to Old School Modeler. My name is Nick. So today is an update on the Street Machine group build. But first I would like to do a little tutorial on how I make leaf spring shackles. Because somebody in my last video asked if I could show how I make leaf spring shackles. So here is a couple of examples of the leaf spring shackles I make. They're pretty simple. Here's that one. And there's this one. They're pretty simple to make. So I'll show you. Now as you saw, the simplest way is just to do flat pieces of styrene. So what I have is this Pt.3 .030 flat styrene from Pt.3. You get like 5 sheets of there, and then I still haven't gone through one sheet. But that's what I use. And here's a small one. That's gone. So what I do, I measure to that first mark, which is an eighth of an inch. 1/8 of an inch. Because here's an inch. It's an eighth of an inch. That's how wide the shackles are. So how do you determine that? And this thing wants to roll. You just measure where the spring eyelet would be. And that's how you get your width. So take the rear end out. So as you can see, they're real long. So you got your measurement, 1/8 of an inch, and then whatever height you want. I would suggest doing, pretty long until you get your desired ride height. So you make 4 of these, however long you want them. So 1/8 of an inch wide, and these are about like that. And they're not perfect because these are going to get cut down, but then you just glue them on. But on this particular one, I put pieces of round stock in there. You're all going to fall apart anyway, so get out of there. So in here, there's a piece of round stock, round tube. And on this particular kit, it has a little notch in there where the stock shackle would go, and that's a little piece here. Yeah, I cut that out, and then I put little pieces of this in there styrene rod, 0.080, 2.0 millimeter, also from Pt.3. So that's what I use for the spring eyelets, right there. And then I rounded the leaf spring to kind of mimic the leaf spring because it wraps around. Kind of hard to see because it's white plastic, but so then once you got all that, you get your 4 pieces. Then you do your mock-up of the tires you're going to run. Make sure the chassis is where it's supposed to be. And as you can see, it's a little high. So I'm going to as you can see, I cut them down. Now these were the first ones I made for this, and it wasn't high enough. So I used this as a guide, kind of. And then I went up a little bit, and I cut them off with the nippers. Be careful with these, because once you cut that off, that piece goes flying. That's one thing I don't like about using these. I use them all the time. They're very handy and useful, but every time you want to cut something, it goes flying. So be careful with that. So then I got that cut, and we'll do another mock-up. Tire's gonna fall off again. And there you can see, that's a better stance. It's not too high, not too low. So that looks really good. I like that. Bam, back together. This video has gone off the rails. The dropping things, the car rolling off of there is just. So this is what's left of that first sheet. You can see the thickness there. Again, that's 0.030 or 8 millimeter sheet styrene from Pt.3, and then the little eyelets I use is 0.080 or 2.0 millimeter, which is for the spring eyelets, or you can also use this for roll cages. So that's my little tutorial. I hope it helps. I'm not the best at explaining stuff or doing things or whatever. That's just how I do shackles. One other thing I've gotten done on this is I put the fan on there, and I glued the radiator together, the fan shroud. So that's the update on the Street Machine group build. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that the tutorial helped. So go ahead, give me a like, comment, subscribe, do what you want, build the model your way. Have a great night.